Shabbat Shalom. Which are the two animals that speak in the Torah? We have two animals that talk in the Torah. You want to guess? I will give you a few seconds. One is the snake in chapter 3 in the Garden of Eden, in the chapter 3 of Genesis, and the other one is the she-donkey of Bilam in this Torah portion. Bilam has a donkey, and it's a talking donkey, and maybe you would like to see the movie Shrek, and I think it's a children's movie, but I think they were inspired by this story of a talking donkey. But the story goes that Balak, the king of Moab, cannot defeat Israel. He sees in Israel a threat, and he hires a magician, a prophet, a non-Jewish prophet, to curse the people Israel. He says, I know you have a reputation, Bilam, and that whomever you curse is cursed, whomever you bless is blessed. The king could have asked Bilam, please bless me, but in addition, instead he says, go and curse Israel. A lot could be said about that, maybe for a Dvar Torah for next year. But Bilam wants to go. He wants the job because he's going to receive money. He's going to receive gold and silver. But God doesn't want him to go. God tells him in a dream, don't curse the people because the people is blessed. So don't go. But then he insists, and when he insists, God says, you go, and I will put words in your mouth, whatever you are going to say. And then he goes, the end of the story goes, he goes, and Hashem exchanges the curses for blessings. You need to read the Torah portion to learn more about Bilam. But I would like to speak about Bilam going on his way. When he goes, an angel appears in front of Bilam, in front of the donkey. The donkey sees the angel, but Bilam doesn't. So Bilam thinks that he is riding a stubborn donkey, and he starts hitting the donkey right and left until the donkey cannot go, because the angel is in front of the donkey. It's a very narrow space, and Bilam hits the donkey, and the donkey says to Bilam, why are you hitting me? Now, Bilam should have said, wow, a speaking donkey. I never knew I had a speaking donkey, a talking donkey. But Bilam starts conversing with the donkey. Because you are stubborn, so he says, did I do anything wrong to you, says the donkey to Bilam in all these years. So Bilam says no. And then God reveals to Bilam an angel. And Bilam sees the reason why the donkey could not go forward, because an angel was standing in the front, and the angel said, I came here to stop you because I don't want you to go. And Bilam says the following, Chatati ki lo yadati. I have sinned because I didn't know. Interestingly enough, the idea is, I didn't know that you were in front of me. Maybe he made himself like he didn't know, although God told him not to curse the people. But he wanted to go, God let him go, and now he says, I have sinned because I didn't know. I read a wonderful commentary which I would like to share with you, that not knowing is sometimes a sin. When he says, Chatati ki lo yadati, I have sinned because I didn't know. That is your problem, Bilam, that you didn't know. Not knowing is not an excuse. Not knowing is not the cause of the problem. Not knowing many times is the problem itself. And if you don't know, then you need to work to know more. You cannot say all your life, I didn't know. I'm sorry, I didn't know. If you didn't know, maybe it's time that you start knowing. Many times happens, and it happens to me also, that I find out that the person was sick, and the person tells me, you know, I'm going to hit my chest. Rabbi, I just came from surgery. I was 3 months in the hospital. So I say, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And one time the person told me, that's your problem, Rabbi, that you didn't know. That I was 3 months in the hospital, that you didn't know. That is the problem. That's not the excuse. If you have someone in the hospital for 3 months and you don't know, if you miss a congregant in shul for 2, 3, 4 weeks and you don't feel that the person is not there, then there is a problem there. If you were not in touch with your loved ones and because of that you didn't know what happened to them, that is the problem. And not knowing is not an excuse, but it's a problem you need to solve. It's a problem I need to work on it. And hopefully, the next time that we find out that we are in a situation of ignorance, that we don't know something that we should have known, then we will make a point to get to know what we need to know. So next time, we'll do a little better than this time. Shabbat Shalom.